Hello. How are you, Luis? I'm okay. Yeah, I did start my stream. Right. Hello, everyone. Ultimate round of season 6 in D1 for the Mexican Grand Prix. Chris, despite missing 2 races in a row due to holiday, still leading the championship by 5 points with 117. Then Mike, who takes over the P2 in the championship, ahead of Logic with 112. Then Logic with 103. Mini, despite his win at Kota with 95, then his teammate Fred 1 point behind with 94, Jamir with 76, Mama with 68, Zoro with 60, Oliver Butts with 59, Tokai with 48, Will with 45, Keanu with 43, Gagli with 40, Sean with 39, Tim with 34, Formula Cringe with 30, Nicola with 18, Saban with 11, Mink with 8, Billy Peep with 8, Coral with 7, Jack with 5 Parsons 1 point, and Nancy with 1 point. Right, for the constructors we have Red Bull, pretty much won the constructors with 285, followed by McLaren actually. Despite having an amazing weekend in Kota, they took P2 in the championship away from Mercedes. They're at 191, Mercedes with 186, then we have Ferrari with 155, Alpine 124, Aston Martin 119, Williams 35, Haas with 26, AlphaTauri 2 points, and Alfa Romeo with 1 point. There is a fight between McLaren and Mercedes going into these 2 races.
There's also a fight between Mercedes and Red Bull in the championship as well. Mike, 5 points behind, closest rival at the moment.
Yeah.
Logic as well, 14 points behind. So this round is Chris's first chance to win the championship this season.
Yeah.
If he he needs to outscore Mike by 21 points, and he needs to outscore Leighton by 12. So we can do that today. It will be crowned world champion here in Mexico. And our first world champion, that's not Kalen himself, KP.
Yeah.
It's a bit strange that Dave and KP are actually in the lobby. They shouldn't be, but they are. So let's go, guys.
Oh, fuck. It kicked me out.
Did it?
Yeah, it kicked me out.
Alright, that's the line.
Cheers. The amazing Lou.
Oh yeah, we don't talk about the EA name from like 2015.
It's 18 now. We could potentially see a full quali here. Oh yeah, just full quali here in
It is for
Mexico.
quality, no matter what.
We're just missing the
Wait,
Alfa
is it
Romeos.
though? Because you need to set yourself as spectator, actually. So it'll be 17, and Blayton has a quali ban. So it might not be. Oh, it is full quali. Yeah, alright.
Oh,
We'll take a full quali.
yeah, we have Leighton with the quali ban, despite having a race ban, and we're surprised. Our biggest surprise of tonight is the man himself, Destroyer Sean, racing for the first time since.
Oh, you need to put yourself spectator. Hold on.
Oh, what? No.
Did you do it? I don't know if you got it in time.
Yeah, back to
I think you
I
did.
was saying, the Sean is racing for the first time since Canada this season. So he's
Yep.
taken a month off racing. Let's see what he could do tonight.
You forgot to put your stream in the stream channel, so I just posted it there.
Oh, cheers.
uh,
Oh, I'm in spectator. Let's go. Oh no,
that's good. That's good.
I'm in a car now.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, but I
What car are
can't
you
take
in?
control.
Oh, you're an alpha. Well,
Yeah,
Ted needs drivers anyway. So we're not a
yeah,
little bit low.
yeah. Ted should thank me later.
Yeah, Ted should thank you. He needs the points. Could be worse. Your friends could get you a Red Bull t-shirt for your birthday. Not naming any names on who was gifted that, but you know, we move. Oh, now Howard just gets out of the Red Bull there. Getting out the pits, is that Chris or is that? Be Leighton try to serve his. It's not Leighton. It's not Chris either, is it? No, it is Leighton. So Leighton's off into the pits to serve his quali ban. Miguel, after he had a bit of a bad weekend last week, I think, is going to be the first one to set a fly on that.
Who's oh, it's yeah. No, it's not Miguel. It's Logic.
I know, but he's got to serve his quali ban,
Yeah, it's
so he's
Miguel
just going
then.
into the pits.
Yeah, it's
As he
Miguel.
comes into the pits to serve his quali ban.
Miguel. Miguel through the stadium section. This stadium used to be a baseball stadium before the track has opened. A fun fact for tonight: Miguel, second race of in this league. He did not have the best weekend in quota. Let's see if he could revitalize himself.
And as it was real life as well, is the setups here can be two different ones. You can either focus for a really fast sector one on the straight, or you can focus on sector 2 and 3 by going high wings. So it'll be interesting to see what some drivers do. To the S's. The first time tonight. And he's got some cars in front of him that will need to get out of the way, which the Alpine hasn't.
Miguel?
Yep. Oh, there's contact between the
Oh!
Alpine. Jameer.
Oh! Oh no. Oh no.
Jameer didn't know the Alpha Tower was coming and made contact with him in the stadium section. Oh, bit of a almost spun out round the final corner there. with Alpine. Not even one lap been set yet, and there's already controversy. How can this weekend get even more crazier? We'll soon find out. So we've got the two M's tonight and the Aston Martins, Tim and Jim. The Aston Martin lineup. One of which on the lap, which is Jim, just rounding off his first sector. But I think first of all, got well.
Sean on his return.
Sean 1:17.0.
It's pretty reasonable considering he's in an AlphaTauri.
It's fairly impressive.
So not bad from Sean. Will Witchell, the man himself, with the intermediates.
The intermediate tyre starts a flying lap. It is full quality. The chances of getting eliminated here are pretty low. So, why not?
I don't know
if
why.
Leighton's out, there's 17.
It puts me in a car. In the Alfa Romeo.
Oh yeah, actually, there's only 16, so
17.
even better. You don't retire.
Will Witchell 29.7 through the first sector on his intermediates.
In fact, you'd be better. No.
Let's see what the man himself could do.
Right, so far, strong showing from the underdog teams. Haas, AlphaTauri and Alpine getting ahead of the Aston Martin to start off
Is Chris on a
this
lap?
evening.
No, he isn't.
Is that... Nope. Mike's on an outlap now. Tim's on a lap, Baxter's on a lap. Just on the edge of track limits, round the second corner.
Will Witchell... It's a 21.7. He's quicker than Formula Crunch, who was also on the intermediates.
Oh, Chris is on a lap actually, the championship leader. First sector wasn't great, as it may be that he's running higher wings. I think in comparison to Tim, he was 7? No, not 7 tenths slower. I might have read it wrong though.
We suppose that Jackaroo is next to cross the line. Rounding out the stadium section, he goes P6 ahead of his teammate.
Now Tim crosses the line,
Tim
just behind his teammate,
behind his
2
teammate.
tenths. Chris is in the stadium section. 57 had a bit of a moment out of the corner of that. Whereas he's on the straight now, around the final corner.
And
he puts it fastest. Ahead of Fred by 3 tenths.
Chris domination could bore us.
It's Max Verstappen. Okay, let's see him. Chris. What's his second name? We've got Mike in the second sector now.
Mike.
Second sector line crossed 57.3.
Yeah.
Looking not too shabby as he goes for the stadium section now. And the hairpin, right-hander into the final right-hander to come across the line. What's he going to do? Can he challenge Chris?
P3.
No, he can't. 1:17.0 in the Mercedes, just behind Fred. Just over 10. Who else on the lap? Keanu's on the lap. That's who's on the lap. Just come up towards the S's now. There's the silver arrow of Keanu.
Jimmer's starting his lap.
This is DRS activation zone. Here he
Keanu?
is, 57.7.
Yeah, 57.7 for Keanu.
Similar to that of Mike and Chris that I've seen so far. And here he is on the final right-hander towards the straight. And he's gonna put it P9 only.
Not what we expected.
But the people around them also struggling. I mean, they're always on enters though.
Yeah, the track is not that not easy to master.
It's not much of stress anyway. All they need to do is finish ahead of you and waiting to get into Q2. So that's all they need to do.
No, Leighton, you're not gonna get into the Q2.
And Minnie, last week's race winner, of course, who said he's signing autographs at the McLaren garage this weekend. And the attendance,
his second home race of the season.
Second home race. Won the last one, I think he'll win this one. We'll find out in the next hour and a half, I'm sure. And he's going to come across the line
P2.
to go P2.
Nice.
In front of his teammate by 300ths of a second. McLaren looking mighty.
Vinny's absolutely cooking.
Miguel is pushing now.
Miguel, 58.2 for Miguel.
In comparison to Keanu, that's 5 tenths down, but you'd expect that from the car performance as he comes through the hairpin towards the right hand. He's the last man on track that needs to set a lap to get into Q2.
B12.
And he goes 12.
So he's safe for now.
Oh, no, one person can get eliminated. F1's been off for so long.
Yeah. Yeah, not including me and Leighton.
Yeah.
I don't know how I've managed to get in.
I forgot 16 eliminates you. That's been that long for F1. I thought it was top 16 stay there. It's actually top 15, so they do have to try towards the bottom.
So you're not gonna want to be last. Obviously not last, but ahead of Leighton and myself.
Former Fringe improved himself up to P12.
Yeah, that's...
Is a 117.7 going to be good enough?
It should be able... He should just make it.
Yeah. Well, I think the real contenders towards the back, I think Jackaroo or Miguel look favourite to get knocked out here. But
it depends.
That's a big gap between them.
Yeah, it depends if Jack could find 6 tenths.
Obviously, Jack had quite a bad weekend in Kota.
Yeah.
Qualified a second behind the field and didn't make any gains.
He's got into contact with Nicola, who's doing a stellar job in P5.
And, well, comes around the final corner, starts flying lap. Hopefully, he won't have an incident with Leighton this weekend.
Should I just cash him out so they start at the back together?
Yeah, you know, it's the idea. So see how that goes. Let them both push up the field together and hope nothing happens.
Dude, Willie Witchell. So Will sets a 28.8.
Looking quite competitive with the others we've seen in the first sector. He is on mediums actually though.
Yeah.
So obviously cornering's not going to be as fast. I've had like 5 voice scraps, Jesus Christ. Right. And the second sector now. Going very fast actually. Comes across the line, 57.
7 lot.
1.
Not
May
bad,
as
not
well
bad.
get 57 whatever. If he gets himself through on mediums, that'll be really good for him. His teammate has a 17.6 on mediums. What can Will do on mediums?
P1.
Will goes fastest on mediums, actually.
Well, we'll chill.
But the thing we're forgetting here, Chris has just watched a WR rival put it on pole in front of him, so now he's going to start his flying lap with a determination to bring it back. He is on worn soft, actually. What can he do? There's only a fence between them. Invalidation, the turn 1 for Chris. Maybe a bit rusty after his vacation to Egypt.
Yeah, Minnie's out.
Oh, Manny's out. Yeah, he's just retired, I'm guessing. I think everyone in the top 10's safe. I believe. I think it's you've got to get into the 17s if you want to remain in quality. So the 2 on the 18s will definitely, or the 3 that are on the 18s will need to improve. Everyone else looking rather safe.
So Chris just needs to finish ahead of Mike by the difference of 5 points to win the championship. The top 7 can win the championship. That is Chris, Mike, Leighton, Minnie, Fred, Jameer and Jim.
I think it's still also, talking about Jim, he's just invalidated himself in the second sector there. He was just under 10th up as well. He slides his way around the third sector.
Jameer improving by 5 tenths in the first sector.
Former Cringe is going for a lap actually. He's probably one of the ones that could be under threat if Jackaroo manages to improve by a second. Somehow. But Jackaroo just came in.
Chris is out. Jameer with a second of improvement.
Yeah, I think everyone from top 13, everyone's safe.
Jameer's about to be safe now.
In fact, no, everyone's safe because Jackaroo probably doesn't have enough time to get back out actually.
Oh, Jameer P8 for the Alpine driver.
In fact, Jackaroo just came in, so...
Miguel's on a
yeah,
lap.
everyone's safe.
2. Oh, he's...
Will comes in, probably see that Jackaroo's in the pits.
Yeah, Jack's now out.
So out of quality is Jackaroo, Leighton and Saeed.
You mean it's Burnley, Sheffield United and Luton Town this season?
It's a bit of a math quality performance there, Saeed. I expect better from you.
I'm Sheffield United because I finished last.
Yeah.
I'll be playing Peterborough United, Doncaster Rovers and Millwall next season. Because I got relegated now.
Been relegated.
I mean, I could have outqualified Logic if I wanted to, but I can't drive.
If you wanted to.
I can't drive because... yeah.
Yeah, then you'll get attacked by the admins. Dave specifically, yeah.
Dave's gonna launch a lawsuit on me. I'm
yeah.
afraid.
It's all very war games at the top anyway.
Right, here's a key one results. In the relegation zone, we have Burnley, Luton Town, and Sheffield United. No, I'm kidding. It's Jack, Leighton, and myself. Yay!
Great return to D1 qualifying. Well, at least for Jacker this time, it's not a second, it's 5 tenths. So that's an improvement.
I mean, I returned to a D1 race last season in Abu Dhabi.
Oh yeah, Abu Dhabi. That was a bit of a poor performance as well. I mean, you finished ahead of Mini.
Mini and
So
Oliver Butts
and
himself.
Oliver Betts with their DNFs on lap 1, so
The GOAT! I'm him.
well, must be still 18th or something, man. What performance. Well, now only one Red Bull and only one Williams in qualifying, and no Alfa Romeos, unfortunately.
That's sad.
Yeah, Ted will be sad.
I mean, I could ask the admins for permission to race, but I don't want to, because I literally don't enjoy this track.
Yeah, I quite do. I like Mexico.
I don't
It's the
enjoy
right
it as
track.
I don't enjoy it as much as last game in F1 22.
It's like it's fast. It's S's, all S's. So. First out of the pits, an Aston Martin, Mercedes, Alfa, everyone's just coming out, I think. So your Red Bull and Mercedes both to be in the pit lane. Quite a chunk of the grid coming out early on. That is looking a bit misty. Do you think it might be starting to rain or something? Like, it's not normal we see this many people coming out the pits. Yeah, I think it might. It is looking cloudy. It may actually be. Hold on, I'm gonna check the squad.
Let's see what Will Witchell could do on the softs. Jimmy, the middle of the stadium section. Now let's see what the Aston Martin man could do. Oh, there's some droplets of rain.
Dave J3167 confirmed rain is coming, so.
Rain,
yeah, I
stay
did.
out, stay out.
Yeah. I did suspect that by the amount of people pulling out the pits quickly, this could have a major impact on some drivers like Tim who are at the back.
28.7 for Jimmy.
And the later they leave it, the more slided the S's will get. The more slided they are, the more chance of getting track limit violations. So far, for Jim, he doesn't have a wet track, and you can see the rain. It is starting to come down a little bit heavier now. It's just light at the moment, but it is getting heavier. And the Mercedes and Aston Martin have timed this the best to get out early. But the track is not wet as he comes across the line.
17.5.
Put himself P1 17.5. Mike beats that
was P1.
by 300ths of a second.
Crunch P3.
Where's Chris? Chris goes
Chris.
fast as 5/10. That was a mega lap. Sean as well, that's a great lap. Only 1/10 slower than the sister team. Of course, Daniel Ricciardo was fast here anyway.
Well, watching.
Oh, former Cringe is in the elimination zone. Keanu's in the elimination zone. McLeod's in the elimination zone. Tim's still yet to come across the track. He'll be the final one to do it. Tim,
No.
he's out of qualifying. The Aston Martin and Mercedes are out unless the rain dries up at the end, but judging by the amount of people that came out early on, I doubt it will be drying up. Now they'll try to tiptoe across the track so they don't spin out. Obviously much can happen here. The game is made by EA, so someone will probably end up getting a red penalty for blocking. Oh, the Haas is in the top 10, and so is Alpha Tauri. Good showing from the bottom of the field teams. The midfield team of Alpine up there as well. 2 McLarens, 1 Mercedes, 2 Ferraris, and 1 Red Bull also up in the top 10 as it stands. But now the onboard is getting wetter.
Yes.
And everyone makes their way back into the pit lane. And the best way to tell if the rain's going to end is if people start retiring. So, you see. And it's been from everyone being out on track to now everyone being in the pit lane. The heartbreak for those in the elimination zone.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate for them.
What we need to do is just try come back in the race. It's obviously a long way to go. Points come on Sunday, very popular
Yeah,
statement
indeed.
if you do bad in quali. And now do we stare at the grandstand for 9 minutes or is someone going to come out?
I mean, if it does improve, then we can see a few cars out.
Doesn't look like it's improving yet, but you never know towards the end. Things can happen. And if you're in the elimination zone or just inside the zone, you'll be wanting to improve, so
But
we might see a few attempts.
Jameer and
Keanu, that'll be.
yeah, Keanu.
Keanu and Jameer. I'd say, you know, Keanu is came to Mercedes this season. Jameer's not at Mercedes this season, so they're both trying to make their way up further.
The second seat curse at Mercedes.
The second seat first. I know it's showing. It is showing. It's like Red Bull. Max Verstappen, as he likes to absolutely annihilate his teammates into being bad at F1.
I thought he hated Max.
I hate Max. I do.
Will Mitchell. Is that better?
Yeah, Will Witch. I prefer the Will Witcher one. Or Chris. Chris is the Red Bull driver. So. Yeah, Will was the Red Bull fan, but. The track still looks dry. So it's not out of the question for improvements just yet. I think some of the drivers might be thinking that. As the rain is just spitting still. Well, maybe I'll say it's just spitting, but, you know, I live in Scotland where it rains 24/7, so... That might not be spitting, it might be raining quite heavily, I'm just used to it. Right, stop that, that's enough. You've overdone it now. Keanu's got a bit of slipstream off his teammate down the second straight.
Keanu.
And I haven't got my telemetry on actually, I'm rushing because
Aguero.
is Keanu gonna have any chance at improvement?
He's burnt on
Well, he is
DRS.
going for it, he's coming across the line, but no. 5 attempts down this time, 2 left. When people are retiring now, it looks like it might stay like this for the rest of the session. The interesting thing is, what will Q3 be like? Will we see rapid track, oh, I can't even think of the word now. They need to stop the winter break because it makes me lose all train of thought F1, so... The track will rubber up a bit more is what I'm trying to say, after the rain. And Q3, if it does stop, or well, if it gets heavier, then the track will get worse again. But let's hope that the track gets worse and then gets better again, because that makes qualifying exciting. We don't want to see what we saw in Brazil with the storm coming over the track.
Yeah.
That isn't very fun. Keanu's still out on track. I think it's just gone in. Free at the back. Going for it. Paul McCringe isn't really going for it with his invalidations he comes into effect. And Miguel, is he going for it? Yes he is, there's something to watch. And we're seeing 5 cars at the top, 6 cars at the top, 7 cars at the top, now retiring from the session, feeling a bit safe. Chris now retires, Tokai's retiring. Oh, Sean and Will do. Like, all they needed was 2 people to retire and then they all start retiring. There we go, Sean feels safe. Will's got inters for in the garage. I think they're going for some practice laps on inters or something. Omar Trent retires from P15. Yeah, the driving conditions just don't look right. He's 1.8 seconds down as he crosses into sector 3 now. He'll probably just pull into the pits and retire the car.
Yeah, Miguel finally decides to come into the pitch.
Tim goes out again. Miguel's retiring.
Tim.
Surely the remaining will just retire. What's Tim doing?
What's Tim's surname again?
Tejums. It's a bit of a confusing one. Not sure like that. I told them that I got, like, because it's my birthday tomorrow, one of my friends, which happens to be Pizza Boy-tastic, decided to buy me a Red Bull t-shirt. So, yes, and Tim suggested burning it. So, not sure he'll really enjoy you singing "Do-do-do-do," Tim.
What's Pizza Boy Tastic's real name?
Hamish.
Duh, 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 duh. Yeah, I should stop now.
Well, you better stop now. You better stop or I'll come to Dubai. I'll find you. Ah, you may be my team principal, but I don't care.
What?
You may be my team. You may be my team principal, but I don't care. I will come and find you in Dubai.
Me? Why?
If you keep singing these songs, I will come and find you, and you'll be done for.
Duh, 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 duh. I did not say anything.
You're just gonna stop. That's what you're gonna do.
You don't know where I live, man. Oh, Tim's out. Will retire, man. Will.
Yes,
Oh yeah,
well,
he did.
you saved 1 minute of qualifying commentating.
Right, in the relegation zone we have Sheffield United, Luton Town, Burnley, Leicester City, and Leeds United. No, I'm kidding. It's Tokai, Tim, Miguel, Keanu, and Formula Cringe. So 12 more minutes of qualifying, then it's 36 laps of Mexico City. And let's see who'll come out on top.
Mexico.
Mexico.
The Tequila Grand Prix is incoming.
No, I don't like tequila.
Where did what's his name again? Sergio qualify again? Did he not qualify fourth? And I think we saw what happened to him into
Yeah.
turn one. Let's hope Mini doesn't replicate that. His home race, second home race of the season. Oh, and it's absolutely pouring down. But it's all good because the crowd are still cheering, so
Oh, the
can't be that
rain.
bad.
Average British weather.
I can confirm. Kinda crazy. You usually get rain like once a year. I get it every day of my life.
Once a year? No, it has to be way more than that.
That's how much you get, is it not?
No, approximately like 10 days a year it rains.
10 days a year.
Yeah.
I get rain for 10 days and then get 1 day off. And then get it for another 10 days and get another day off.
But Will's on the softs. So is Chris.
2 WR boys coming out the pits at the same time.
The ultimate rivalry. What's Will trying to do there?
Well, thanks Sebastian Vettel, but on the wrong side of the pit lane. Is they gonna go down the inside? Well, on the inside.
Will on the inside takes P1 away from Chris. That was a great move in the rain.
One mistake and that could have been the both of them with a 5-place grid penalty.
Now this time Will's beefing with Chris, not Nathan.
Then Fred, who is returned to owner, of course, and within the last month, is next behind the two front, and then Jim behind them. Then after that we've got Saban, the AlphaTauri of Sean, and Mini, and then behind that Mike.
Max on the
Intermediates is the tyre. In fact, well, softs, Jam.
It looks
Also
pretty wet out here.
soft. It looks very wet. Mike's, I think, is the only person that's opted for enters.
Nicola too.
So Mike and Nicola on the enters. Everybody else on softs. What's... If I can just pulled up the tire thing. So yeah, 2 drivers on enters, the rest are on softs. What are they what's gonna happen here? Only one on enters is actually out though, so... Or is it maybe Mike trying to save a set or softs for the end?
30.5 for Will.
And Mike comes into the pit lane, enters or not out.
That's snap of oversteer for Will Witchell.
He's running wide, just about keeps on track. See, same thing for Chris. Now sector 2 is going to be a very difficult bit to try to keep on track with these slippery conditions. But
Yeah.
Will farms it. Chris
2.9.
also farms it. So note that they're on their fresh soft actually, because everyone that's came out of the pits is on fresh soft.
1 minute 24.5 for Will.
Chris 25.2. Next is gonna be McLaren with 25.9. Then Aston Martin. It goes just faster than the McLaren by 2 tenths, so 25.7, put on P3. The Ferrari of Saban, next across the line on his softs. He's actually quite decent on that lap to put himself into Ferrari 1-2, the 24s.
Oh, never mind. Sean goes P3.
Sean takes that.
I mean, if Sean were to be in the Ferrari,
Oh, Sean, well, a spin from Chris. I did think I saw him in the barrier there. Chris spun and hit the barrier slightly, I think. That was a bit dangerous. No damage that I can see, so he's alright. Nicola's out in his enters on a flying lap. Let's see the difference between enters and softs.
30.5 for Nicola.
I mean, other than Sean, he's the slowest car on track.
Will. 24.1.
Well, improvement. So track improvement must be here then. Yeah, it's proven.
So
Did someone improve there that I didn't see? Many
Nicola
improved, I think.
with a 1 minute 2.2.
So, enters and softs looking around the same time then.
Yeah, it is.
And here we go.
Nicola.
Goes fastest.
Nicola! Oh!
3 tenths, provisional pole for Nicola, with 6 minutes to go.
Do. Nicola.
Mike should have continued his lap then.
Sorry.
You might be sorry. Jameer is on his way in sector 2 right now, going towards the S's. Can he challenge the Haas that's off in P1 on enters? I think the enters were better overall then. Clearly shown by that lap, but track improvement could be here, and yeah. Jameer now. In the final sector, just about to come around the final corner. What lap time is he going to set? P6 with a 25.4. Only car not to set a lap is the Mercedes of Mike. No, in
Next.
fact, Jim, who was previously on softs, has opted for Inter's. In fact, a lot of people are looking at the Inter's choice. Sean is as well.
Uh-huh.
So it's a bit of a confusing one here where Inter's. It says softs are faster than Inter's, but Inter's are easier.
So Will's out again.
Yeah.
Yeah, Will's on the Inters.
It must be quite confusing for the people in the pit lane what to go on because the track isn't getting any wetter, but it isn't getting any drier. Well, it might be getting drier, but slowly.
Yeah, it's still not dry enough.
Jim's sector 1, it was a 30 point something for. Yeah, 3 temps up for Jim in the first sector, so he's got improvement coming. Minute 1, the end of the second sector. Still improving on his time. Around the final corner, comes across the line. To go fastest overall by 3 tenths, 1:23.5. Provisional pole, 2 minutes before the end.
Oh, it's getting dry.
It's getting really dry. And now Jim's gonna have to try and rush home if he wants to get to do a lap on himself. So he may have completely messed himself up here by doing that. Sean as well. So whilst they might be on provisional 1-2, they're gonna have to deal with the soft runners setting their lap times. Chris who's going out early, that's a bit strange.
Yeah, the drivers are starting to go out right now.
You'd expect the drivers to try leave as late as possible.
Yeah, it is certainly.
I mean, there's not there's trying to think of the word now. I was thinking of something, but it just completely went out of my head. The track looks like it's improving rapidly, so they're gonna have to go as late as possible if they want to improve to the best time. And who's last? Is that Will that's last? Yeah, Will's last at the moment, so at the risk of traffic, he'll be on the drier track by the end of the race, the end of the fall.
Chrissy boy.
Chris going quite early on his lap. But
See.
rain has stopped, if I'm saying, yeah, rain has completely stopped now, so track will be drying at a rapid speed. And I think Chris has timed this quite bad. And he's going to need an amazing lap if he's going to try to get onto pole. I mean, the way the track improves in the game, it's so rapid that he might not even be competing for the top 5. But obviously, the back runners also need to try and equally get across the line before the timer runs out, which they all look like they are on 9 seconds, 7, 6.
Chris with a 1.5 second improvement through the first sector.
The two McLarens next, let's see what they can do. They've got about, let's say 15-second difference across the line. Setting similar times, I believe. Many just slower than Fred at the moment. Sean hasn't validated, oh he's on that. Jim's out of qualifying, qualifying.
Chris
Check
nearly
flag.
improves by 5 seconds through the first and middle sector.
This is going to be a mega lap if he's going to try put it onto provisional pole. Well, not provisional pole, but pole position. Oh, and a slide! And that might be it. 1:18.75. Is that good enough? We'll soon find out as the McLaren
Fred,
drivers
the owner,
come round the corner. Both of them were on the podium last week. Fred puts
no.
it P2 just behind. Mini goes P3.
Oh,
Saban on the Ferrari on provisional pole.
what about Mike?
Mike goes P1. Nicola goes P3 and Will goes on to pole 6-10. Wait, did Jameer went P4? At last.
What a quality.
That was a great end to quality if you're, well, Witchell. And as I said, he wasn't going to get the top 5, and he never got the top 5.
Will Witchell. Sorry.
It's all good, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good.
Right, Will Witchell.
Apologies for anyone tuning in the comms if you don't like Max Verstappen as well.
Will Witchell goes P1, then Mike P2, his second front row in a row. Then Saban, then Jameer, Nicola, Chris, the championship leader, Fred, Minnie, Sean, and Mama, who have timed it very wrongly.
Badly.
Yeah. I wonder if
that's how to say domination without saying domination.
I wonder if it will put me in the Alfa Romeo at the start.
You get another D1 lap. You did it last season. In Abu Dhabi, you're going to do it here in Mexico.
Yeah, I managed to finish ahead of Minnie and Oliver Butts last season.
Let's see if you can try to beat someone else this time. See, lap 1 crash, well, I'll do the lights then if you're in the car.
Yeah, I don't think I'm in a car, because I'm watching the garage, you know.
Oh, so you shouldn't be then. Do I do the lights out or will I do it?
You do it.
I'll do it, cool.
I feel like I know D too much by saying the do, so you deserve it.
Alright, I'll do it. Oh, it's good, it's fine.
Yeah, here we go.
Lights. Alright, as we're gonna get to the formation lap, I believe.
5 right, lads.
As lights out and away we go. It's not a formation lap. It's a bad start by Mike who falls down the grid order. And Will and Saban make it a 1-2 for Ferrari towards turn 1. And your car is racing.
Yeah, but
Fred,
I can't take over as there's some contact with Mama.
Fred off track, he overtook the Haas off track, he's going to have to give that one back. He does. And all of this is buying amazing time for the two Ferrari drivers. And what's going on here? Oh my god, look at Minnie. There's lag. He's ghosted it, he spins round.
Minnie.
And an awful start from the McLaren driver at his second home Grand Prix. And now Leighton's going to get frustrated by this.
Where's Will if we need him? Oh, it's Jack. Who gets taken out by Leighton, as expected. I'm actually right.
Yeah, you're in P17. Come on, you can do this. Well, sets the fastest lap, of course, he's leading the first lap. 1 second to his teammate. Looking to clear out the field. And I actually think this one
I'm
would
ahead of
mean a
an
lot to
Aston, let's
Ferrari.
go.
Actually, you're up to 15.
I'm 15. Imagine I win this. That would be nuts.
Score a point at least.
Right on the inside into turn 4. He gets
Mate.
Nicola just about.
Oh,
There's
and
some
after a lot of laps of asking, he's not going to get him quite. The Haas fights back.
Oh, there's some contact.
Slight contact, side pod to front left. But the McLaren, ultimately the better car, gets past. But Chris got past the two cars a minute ago. And that's going to be his charge towards the win if he can. And Sean's looking quite close to the back of the Haas. He goes down the inside.
Sean,
Can't do
his
much.
first race back. Let's see if you could score some points in that AlphaTauri. In that
Very
shitbox.
interesting seeing an AlphaTauri qualify this high up. That's what happened in real life. So here he goes. Past the Haas. But now the slipstream goes to the Haas. Can he try getting back? He can't. He backs off. The minute is overtaking former French for P10.
Yeah, the final points pick position. Sean,
Keanu's looking quite close to the back of that Williams as well.
Speaking of Keanu, there's some lag here.
Yep. And puts it back. Jim has to pit again. Another front wing damage.
I'm ahead of Jim. Let's go.
10 seconds behind the pack, but you know, not too bad for
Not too bad
the
for an
first
AI.
coming up. You're doing better than you did last season. Last season you finished P18 in Abu Dhabi. This time you're in 15th. So you've also ran longer than lap 1.
So Sean with the DRS on the McLaren of Fred, who's finished on the podium last week round in Kota, is now.
And Tim also gets past the Haas.
Yeah, Tim's now past Nicola. Up to P6 he goes. So here's Keanu and Logic.
Mr. doesn't like Verstappen wearing a Verstappen helmet up here. That's the line.
As Jack. No, Jack. He lost his front wing again. No, Jack.
Not a great weekend.
Oh, Fred's lost some places. I mean, he's lost some ground to.
Lost ground, yeah. 1.2 seconds. And that's gonna be good for Tim, who was. I think, what was he again? He was P13 in qualifying.
Yeah.
Now he's challenging for P5.
This is
in a
Tim.
very different race.
This is Tim. Never underestimate Tim.
He performs where he can.
No commentator's curse, by the way. I'm sorry if it happens.
No, don't do an F Tim.
As Tim with the slipstream on the McLaren.
And the DRS.
Mike.
Yes, passed. Up into the top 5.
Mike gets past Nicola and Tim gets past Fred mainly.
And
So
a
Fred,
very similar move to what happened earlier, last lap.
yeah, Fred's losing a bit of ground.
Oh, and what's happened here? There was Jackaroo. He's already been lapped.
Mike now gets past the McLaren of Fred. Fred's struggling. Oh, tires, by the way, I forgot to show it. So majority are mediums apart from Nicola, Tokai, Formula Crunch, Jameer and Jack. on the hards.
Oh, and Mike got past Fred.
Mike's now looking pretty close behind Tim.
And not having DRS and Sean is going to be really annoying for Tim, as the Mercedes is catching up right behind them as Jack Drew lets everyone pass. He's already been lapped and it's only lap 5.
It's a nightmare race for Jack. As
Not
I've been
looking like able to do much.
As I've been overtaken by Jameer for P15.
And now, very long DRS straight coming up here. What can Mike do onto the Aston Martin? What way is he going to go? He goes down the inside. And up into 5th place.
Now Mike's not giving this up on the championship fight.
As now, he's not too far off Sean.
Yeah, it's second behind.
Well, Mike is one that's missed out in the championship. Very close, so many times.
Logic's finally back up to the points.
Yep. The only way he can, in fact though right now, he's going to lose the championship if he doesn't improve from his possession, which he's got Tokai going round his outside.
Come on Tokai, come on Tokai.
Annoy him a bit.
Go Tokai. I'm joking. But
what can the Mercedes now been do against the Red Bull on the DRS straight?
oh, Chris now.
Keanu looking quite fast down the straight. What can he do?
Keanu
Just doesn't have the straight line speed of that Mercedes. And many has been caught to. As Tim just about makes DRS, Mike just slowly closing in on Sean.
Mike does not have the DRS on Sean, but Tim has the DRS on Mike.
And the only person that has like over 50% ERS seems to be you. A lot of people use it.
100% even. I'm cooking on ERS.
You didn't need to use ERS when you're in P16. Saban is getting further and further back from Press.
Two, Saban. I'm saying his name, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Why is his name like that then? He's teasing. This is just two.
Max? No, never mind. I don't like Max. Mama's pretty close on me. And that's a fact.
We need to watch that when it comes. The ultimate battle for P16 and the rest.
Between two goats.
Yep. And Keanu, probably the closest we've seen him to Tokai. Just still not close enough to make the move work.
Mike. DRS for Mike. He's closer than he was on the previous lap. Is he gonna go inside or outside? Mike chooses the outside line and now gets past Sean for P4. Now he's gonna look to chase after to Saban. or Saban.
Yep. Who doesn't have any DRS on the championship leader in front of him. Who, as it stands, getting 18 points in the race. Which, that would eliminate a couple of people out of contention right now. I think that's everyone but Mike would be out of contention. If it finished how it stands now.
Now let's see let's see if Chris could gain on Will. But Will looks to be the faster car this weekend.
Oh, we just missed it there, and you've been overtaken by.
Oh no.
Jim.
Oh no.
It's all going downhill this weekend. It's all good. You've got 45 seconds to Jackaroo. And Sean is fighting with the Mercedes, got that DRS down the straight. And Tokai gets past Mini for P10.
Mini's struggling.
Not had a great start to the race with that spin. Keanu just keeps getting so close to making a move.
After our McLaren
Monaco race
masterclass
winner.
last week. Yeah, after our McLaren masterclass last week. Now they're not having the best start of the race so far, but there's still a lot to happen for them.
Yep.
So there's a train between Tokai and Keanu. Many fancied to look for a second on the inside, but he chose to stick out. Let's see, Keanu's on board of that. Tokai with a bit of snap of oversteer. Mini gets past Tokai, and in doing so, now Keanu gets past.
No, Keanu's gonna have a bit of a chance to McLaren.
Keanu,
If he can get past Tokai, that is.
Tokai refuses to give this one up, but he had to now.
But ultimately, the DRS is gonna win out. Well, Nicola's doing a decent job considering he's on hards. He's got the medium stint to do at the end. And Tim has a 3-second penalty.
No, Timmy.
Can't be caught off the track limits.
Timmy. So the two
Saban's actually caught back up to Chris. He's got the DRS.
Chris is not having the best.
But Saban has underfueled, as it's. I think he has anyway.
Now let's see Will Richard. Now lapping the goat of the lead.
I expect him to go for it there, but he didn't. He let off.
Now Will now gets past the goat of Dryland Racing League.
Oh.
And the goat is finally lapped in 12 laps.
Dumb. You may actually have like Chris here, no you're not. You're too far ahead for him to get DRS.
That's gonna help Chris, by the way, because he's gonna get the DRS eventually. So you're welcome, Chris.
Yep, he might get himself a bit of DRS if he's lucky. Depends how fast you are. No, yep, you've given him DRS.
You're welcome, Chris. I actually
That's
have
your
to.
deciding championship now.
My AI, the goat.
And sure, Saban won't be too happy with you about that. Mike has a DRS on the Alpha Tower is they're gonna try anything Keanu's now.
Keanu and Minnie are tussling for the final
Now
point.
Sean and Mike get past you. Tim will be next one. Followed by Fred and the Haas of Nicola. I think this is the race where the grid has been the closest, to be honest. They're all very close. Car performance hasn't really mattered as much. Except from Will, because Will is absolutely rapid here apparently.
Will's comfortable now.
Will's comfortable and got a handful of ERSs. And Saban is the teammate work of holding up Chris as well. What about Sean and Mike then? Is anything gonna develop in that area? In fact, Fred and Tim, in fact, Keanu pulls ahead of Minnie to get up into the points positions.
Now, Logic's behind me. Let's see how many laps I get lapped.
Well, we're halfway through the race, almost. And you've been lapped once, so twice I presume, unless it's going to be a safety car.
As the goat gets overtaken.
I'm predicting 3 times 3.
The goat has DRS.
Mark's now yawning that. Saban looks a bit too far back from the Red Bull to make a move.
Oh, Logic's in.
Logic with the undercut.
Oh, he has damage front wing.
Onto the hard tire, he's going to the end. And maybe that's why he wasn't looking too threatening, but he's gone for the undercut.
Did he get damage from me?
22 laps in hards. Obviously we know Mexico tire wear doesn't really matter.
It does.
You know. Oh yeah, this is the game. I'm like completely off. In the game it does, unfortunately. We've got Tim. 4 attempts behind Fred. Will he be able to come back out? All that's happening in this race is just repetitive overtakes that don't matter too much. Chris has went off track and he goes into the pit lane. And Red Bull's strategy is the undercut apparently. Here you see. Pit stop goes smoothly, no front wing damage or anything for Chris. And now, is that gonna scare Will into an early pit stop, or is they gonna keep going his strategy?
Keanu's also pitting.
Maybe it's just the pit maps. I can't look today. The amount of DRS trains there are. It's almost crazy. And it's that track that's so difficult to remove a DRS train. If they removed the DRS from this, like, straight here, before the stadium, would probably make racing a lot better. You wouldn't have as many DRS trains. And less overtakes down the main straight and the second straight. Because you wouldn't be as close. Mike and the pits along with the Alpha Tower of Sean.
So that's the...
Well, Mitchell as well.
So Saban... I see he's going for the overcut. If I'm not mistaken.
And Chris has found Alpine and he hasn't been able to make the undercut work out. Still got the same gap he had before. Well, no, he's closed in, but only a second on Will, the man who's provisionally in P1. Saban, he's surely going to pit this lap, or is he going to go long? Attempt a soft stint, you never know. Difficult, what you see.
So Keanu's got ahead of Logic. And Logic's now ahead of the GOAT.
Saban and we got wait on 9 seconds to find out if Fred comes in next.
Chris has gained.
Fred does come in. Nicola obviously won't be. Tim comes in. Will Witchell is going to go take second place. You can see the Haas in front of him. With
Chris.
how much? 4 seconds in between. And the undercut has worked for Chris. If you're referring him to Saban, who's actually going to come in. No, he's not going to come in. Like Tokai is not deep.
Saban's now closer to Mike than he's closer to Chris.
And the undercut proving very good here. Many stars at Pettage, I wonder what he's planning. Is it? Oh, and actually, Tokai has held up Saban so much that Mike's copped him. And is Tokai gonna let them both by? Oh no, he didn't. Oh, he should have conceded there. He's on 17 lap old hards. There wasn't any point in fighting that.
So Tokai doing God's work.
Tokai held the Ferrari right up and put Mike back in contention for the podium. Can he make it another podium? Never missed out on it and Kota due to his wheel disconnecting, so hopefully that won't happen again. But this time he's going to be pushing for another podium and probably one of his best seasons he's done in dryline. Just to be so consistent all season long is quite impressive. Can name a D2 driver like that, not saying who, but you know, don't need to, you know, talk about myself too much, but Saban is catching Mini, and Mini will probably let him by. No, he doesn't. He goes defensive. He doesn't want to give up his own mind here. What will he do? Will he do the Tokai?
As what a move from Mike. What a move from Mike. Oh, there's some contact.
Great move around the outside of the hairpin. And Mini doesn't come in yet. It's made Mike lose some ground to Saban, but the DRS will bring him right back up again next to him by the end of the double straight.
Mini surprisingly has the DRS. And he's got past. Oh, there's some contact. Oh, there's.
I don't know why Mini's fighting it. He's on really old mediums.
The Mexican Minister of Defense.
Can't hold on to his P5 any longer.
Yeah, Mini's probably gonna go on soft.
Saban has a 3-second penalty now, and I'm sure that'll get Mike a little bit hyped up about that, and also Sean, if he can manage to keep with him.
It's going to destroy his chances, potentially, as Miguel spins on the exit of turn 3.
And now Mike is now gonna have his first proper chance at getting into the podium positions for the first time since before he crossed the line to start the race. With DRS activated now, he's got 5 temps to the Ferrari ahead, he's got 2 straights of DRS and 1 chicane in between him and a podium. Is he going to put himself up into the podium position here on lap 21 of the Mexican Grand Prix?
Now
no,
Mama
he can't.
Now Mama laps the goat.
Tim is on the inside of Fred into the left-hander at the end of the second straight. Oh, there's a more very, very close action between Keanu and the Williams. Keanu goes down the inside.
What a move!
Did you see what happened with Logic there?
He just sends it.
I think he got bumped off the Haas behind and went hit him forward ahead of Formula Cringe, who's losing all of the positions. Now Keanu's going to need to try getting the DRS of Fred very quickly. Fred's looking very close to Tim though. Keanu gets the DRS, I think. We'll soon find out. Didn't have a great exit, so he's going to have to hope. Yeah, we got the DRS. Oh, look at the speed of the Red Bull behind.
Yeah, there's no hope for us.
200 miles per hour down the straight, well, 197 actually. No ERS though, down the inside of the chicane. Is Keanu going to try to fight that one? No, he doesn't.
It's the Glazer's fault.
Mini's now down in P8. Is he going to try and help his teammate out here by holding up all these cars? Keanu who gets dive bombed by Nicola.
Miguel's out. I finished ahead of Miguel. Let's go.
What's the place?
There's a huge train in sector 2.
It's not a great battle that's happening. Mini can't. Yeah, Mini wasn't going to defend all of that. Mediums just not working out for him. 2.6 seconds though, he's bought his teammate, and I think that might have been the plan. To try and get his teammate up into fighting for P6. They're just scrapping on bare points now. But Mini won his last home Grand Prix. He's not going to win this one unless he gets a miracle. And Jackaroo puts himself up to P16. Mike and Saban is probably going to be the most interesting battle of the race. Or will Chris actually? Chris has been slowly catching up on Will. Didn't notice that. He's within 3 seconds now of Will Witchell. Not raced for 2 weeks. Comes home and he's fighting for a Grand Prix win. That's a great camera of the stadium section. And you can see the Ferrari just in the distance of the Red Bull, not actually too far away.
Uh-huh. He's within DRS range.
And Mike is looking very close to the back of the Ferrari now. But is he just holding on to the Ferrari because they've got a penalty, or is he going to try and get past? Oh, he's going to try and get past. He gets past. There's a bit of a laggy one because of Miguel leaving, but he gets past the Ferrari up into third place.
I'm not lost. Let's go.
If you just passed him down.
I'm happy with myself.
Happy for yourself, Ken, the P17. You've not been lapped by Jackaroo yet, so you're doing all good there. Keanu gets a 3-second penalty.
No, dude. Sorry. My bad.
My bad. Oh, bit of a twitch there for Chris. Is he going to lose out from that? Only lost about a tenth, wasn't that big of a deal. But just looking at the difference of how hard each of them are pushing at the top two. If Chris is to win this, he'll probably need a safety car.
Or he'll probably need...
Or a big mistake.
Or he's gonna probably need Leighton to come over. Oh!
He's struggling, and you can see how hard he's pushing. But the main thing is, they need to make sure he's not pushing so hard that he crashes, because that would not help him any. It'll be very interesting to see how this puts the constructors. So it's a great day from Ferrari. Decent rate with almost yellow flag from an Alpine. Not an Alpine, Aston. Jim spun around and his wings off.
No, Jim.
And as he gets lapped by the front runners now. Blue flags. And if I get this right, he's probably just going to call it a day, come into the pits to retire. After being a lap back. Ooh.
And he destroyed himself.
He destroyed the speed limit sign. And is he going to keep going? He's going for fastest lap, I think. To try claim something out of this race. And what's happened here? Mini spun around. He's got his right end play off.
Mini puncture for Mini. So he's got a puncture. This is a catastrophe.
24 laps on mediums.
This is a catastrophe for the Mexican in his home Grand Prix.
Oh, there it goes. 10 laps left. It's going to be soft, I presume. Oh, and we're seeing very close action. And that P6 to P9 battle. It looks like shortly it could become a battle for P7 as Fred is struggling. Well, not Fred isn't struggling, Tim's struggling to keep up with Fred. Sean gets a 3-second time penalty for track limits.
Sean, no. So
Mini's left.
He's lapped.
Yeah, left a little bit. No, he's not. He's been lapped. He was ghosted there, so that's why he left. Oh, did he? No, he didn't leave. They didn't repair his wing. He's still got an end playoff, that's why.
Ah, that's a disaster.
Oh, the Haas is looking to switch back. Leighton, he does it, and he pulls it off. He goes down the inside of this corner.
What
a move from the Haas. You gotta give it to Nicola for that switch back and down the inside of there. It's quite an impressive move. Of course, Lando Norris did that in real life on Georgius Russell. And Saban, did he get DRS there? He looked very close to falling out. He got the DRS, but he's struggling to cling on to make. And I'm sure Said would love for Ferrari to fall down into fifth. To help you out a little bit. And the constructors, and Tim gets by Fred. Jim gets the fastest lap, as you probably guess.
Yes, he does. Did Mini pit again?
No, Mini hasn't pit again. You should try to go to the end. And how close they are in that battle for sixth is incredible.
Yeah, look at that.
And Leighton might be on course for another season, not to win the championship.
Oh, Jim!
Jim is retired and there's a safety car. Full course safety car late in the race. And there'll be a lap before they catch up to the safety car. Sean's in for softs already. We're in for mediums. This is about who has the softs left. Tim gets in P6. Fred comes out P7. Nicola comes out P8. P9 for Leighton. P10 for Piano. This is going to be good for all the people that qualified outside the top 10 that'll have a fresh set of softs waiting on them.
Wonder why.
Safety car, let's go. It's a track where Lewis Blizzy famously crashed into the safety car back a while ago. Well, pits for softs. They've all got fresh softs in the top two. What about Mike and Saban? You could both come into the pits. Soft for Mike, soft for Saban, both on fresh. And in the same position as before. Sean is going to be P5. And everyone on fresh tyres, with the exception of Mini and Jackaroo. And you'll say, this could put you back into play here. Be back up for the battle for points. And Nicola pits again, is he in for soft? Yeah, he's in for soft. Didn't feel safe on those mediums. And now everyone is on fresh softs except Sean, who's on mediums. After a Max Verstappen performance in the first half of the race, we'll have to do 4 laps with the Red Bull close behind them. And whatever Chris does, he's gonna have to try to do it in a way that will get Mike ahead of Will if he wants any chance of pulling 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Aside, whereabouts are you on track? I'm just coming into the first corner.
I've caught up to Keanu.
Yep. What about Jacker? Where's he?
Jax. P15.
Oh, I'll give it to him, he's still racing. New front wing and new softs for Mini.
Mini going for the Mexican Minister of Defense tactic.
Checking off.
Jameer.
See if you can try to secure some points here.
What happened there?
Jameer for a second. Track limits most likely. Doesn't seem like anyone's got any damage, I don't think. Everyone's just about caught to the safety car. Is the safety car gonna come in this lap?
I don't think so.
Doesn't, so we're gonna have to wait ages. But be very interesting at the top. I mean, last time Will was being near to rivals, there's been some incidents, 5-second penalty for speed in the pit lane. Many's pitting again. He's not going to catch up to the safety car. Why's he pit? Why's he pit again? He didn't even change his front wing, he just changed his tyres. Did they try to prolong the safety car? Yeah, I think he's trying to make the safety car last longer, so then the people with penalties around Fred lose out to him. I mean, as it stands, if Mike can keep within 3 seconds of Chris, he'll be 2 points behind Chris into the final round.
Oh, it's in. It's in.
The safety car is in, so many won't be able to catch up with his McLaren strategies that haven't exactly went according to plan. So we'll have lap 33, 34, 35 and 36 before the checkered flag. Who will be standing on the top step? Most likely is Will or Chris. Or could someone like Mike or Stefan also come up here and take the top step? As a bit of a surprise, when's Will going to start going? Will starts scoring now. An early start for him. Chris gets a fair exit though. Will Chris be able to come back down?
Chris is pulling to the
outside of Will. Will breaks. Later slight contact there, but no incident. Many's retired in the pit lane. Luckily, just about avoid an incident. What's happened behind Keanu? There's a whole 2-second gap.
Yeah, I think my AI held them up. Sorry guys, I apologize.
Very high scores and everything.
I'm the GOAT for a reason. Oh, I finished the mini again. Let's go. I finished
I'm not
the
sure
mini.
what would be the best idea. I think the best thing for Ferrari is if Mike doesn't get Chris though. But there's no way that Mike's gonna lose 3 seconds to Chris, I don't think. Lap 34, 3 laps to go. Well, setting off quite a good impression early on. Both of the front runners have used a lot. Mike not as much. Saban goes round the outside of Mike, is very close to contact.
Great move from Saban.
Leighton's looking very close to the back of Fred actually.
Could he size up a move with the hairpin? Not quite, but they make a bit of contact.
He has one to watch. It's now or never for Leighton. He needs to get himself. Where's he need to get himself? He's... what was it again? 13 points behind in the championship. He needs to finish on the podium if he wants to continue, which is a lot to ask. And I think it looks a bit like too much to ask.
DRS is enabled.
The next penultimate lap of the Mexican Grand Prix, is Leighton going to get past Fred in the McLaren? No, he doesn't have the ERS, he's already used it all. So he's not going to be able to get past the McLaren. Or is he?
Oh,
No, he's not.
that's interesting contact between Leighton and Fred.
Very interesting battle they're having indeed. What's happening here? Wassles it round the outside.
He tried for a move.
You've got to give him that he's got balls for trying to move that late round the outside. And Chris has a 3-second penalty. And that's gonna, where's that gonna put him? That's gonna put him...
That's gonna massively hurt him.
That's gonna put Ferrari in a 1-2 position. No, actually it's gonna put Mike in a P2 position. And Saban in a P3 position. So he's gonna need to try to 3 seconds away from Saban in the final. He's gonna need to put a second away from Saban on the final lap if he wants to get a podium here. And he needs to pull another 3 seconds to Mike, which is unlikely on this lap. Final lap is underway. But will he be able to chase down Will here for the race? Will he at least come across the line first?
There's some contact between Leighton and Fred. And is it going to be...
It looks like it could be going the way of Chris for the podium because he's pulled away quite a chunk to Saban already.
Keanu gets past... He's gonna get past Fred.
Fred goes off track so he can't continue fighting that. And it puts Keanu off into P8, but that penalty will probably push him outside the point. But one man who's led every lap of the race, and hold on a minute, who has the fastest lap? We're gonna have to check this real quick.
It's Jim.
Jim has the fastest lap. So Will comes across the line to win the Mexican Grand Prix. Chris comes home P4, Mike P2, P3 for Saban, and oh! Leighton finished ahead of Chris, and that puts Mike into the championship lead. So Mike is going to be leading the Drivers' Championship going into the final round. Keanu clutches on to a single point. And now, Now all that's left is Brazil to decide the first non-KP championship, and Chris has already left the session.
He's having
Oh,
none of it.
he doesn't like what's happened, and that was actually a triple for Will. They won his third dry line race. Here in Mexico, he's won now. He was clearly the faster driver all weekend, and deserved the win.
I'll see if I could get Mike in for an interview.
Mike and Saban are on PlayStation.
Right, lads, we have.
So going into the final weekend, Mike is leading the championship by 3 points ahead of Chris. Leighton, does he continue his contention?
Right.
Yeah, he does. He's 11 points behind
Will
Chris.
wins for the first time in this season. Then Mike P2 with no penalty. Saban P3, Logic P4, Chris P5. Then Sean P6, Tim P7, Fred P8, Nicola P9, Keanu P10. Then Jameer, Tokai, Formula Cringe, Jackaroo, the GOAT. Then Mini, Mama, and Miguel as DNFs. So thank you all
That was
for this race.
an interesting race. And there'll be a very interesting final. And the drivers that are in contention in the final are left down to Chris, Mike and Leighton. Mike leading the championship, Chris P2 and Leighton in P3.
You have to give it to Mike.
In a Mercedes. If Chris does anything like that in Brazil, that could be the difference between being a champion and coming second, or even third. And I know I'm a Mercedes driver, but I think Mike deserves the championship the most. He's lost so many seasons. I think his worst result in the season's 4th. So
Looks like nobody's going to be in for the interview.
there were no interviews on. We just got
So apologies guys for that. And I hope you all enjoyed this race as much as we did. And Lewis, here is my Alfa Romeo seat. I have to go in the Red Bull.
You have to go in the Red Bull. You're a Red Bull driver next season. You're doing the comeback for Red Bull in D1. Gonna win the championship.
I could be coming back next season. I might actually come back next season.
You never know. Things can happen.
Right, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the Mexican Grand Prix, the land of tequilas, the land of tacos, and the land of mini.
A land of many. That's the best way to put it. Well, land of many probably won't be too happy if Mini's performance, and he definitely won't be signing autographs outside his garage next weekend. Yeah. In fact, has Mike won a race this season, or is he's leading without winning a race? That shows
he hasn't
consistency.
Won. Keanu has won Monaco.
He's just got a lot of podiums. He's that consistent. He's leading without a win. What goal?
He is him.
You never know. Things can happen. Brazil is next week. Season 7 is in probably about a month. Stay tuned, fellas, to see who wins the championship next weekend.
Right, Lewis, what was, what do you think about this race?
Pretty good. It was just repetitive overtakes, like switching position. But the last couple laps were exciting. Like compared to previous races we've had in like the last couple of weeks, it's not been good. Quality was good though. What do you think about it?
Anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. Once again, I'm saying this times. You can roast me if you want in the chat. And I hope,
Actually, I think we should talk about the the driver of the day.
yeah, yeah.
Who do you think's the driver of the day?
Look, if I'm being honest, I'd honestly go for myself. I'm joking. It's
Leighton.
yeah,
I'd go for Will because Will was just so fast all weekend. Leighton never really got to show his pace, but Will was just consistent the whole race. I think he deserved the race win.
yeah. Right, guys. This is me and Lewis signing off. Goodbye.